Lauren Daniel here from laurendaniel.com. And I just wanted to jump in today because something has been really giving me a lot of epiphanies lately. And you would have seen it in a couple of my posts, right? A lot of my posts have been around your peak performance and generating your max energy in order to perform at your best as a coach or therapist. And I think that has come from a lot of introspection in me. As you guys know, the way I function is I'm very high energy, okay? People come across me and I constantly get the same thing. I love your energy. Your energy is so high, okay? It's a blessing and a curse because to generate this much energy, which is naturally me, takes a lot to then give it out. And so I've been thinking a lot about energy, and you know, I'm all about the mind and the conscious and the subconscious mind. But my whole practice is also around being holistic, because I know it isn't just about the conscious and the subconscious mind. It is about everything, the holistic person, and addressing that for transformation. And what I'm realizing more and more and more is the precursor of mind work and health and transformation is energy. It is your energy level. It is how much energy you have. It is the level at which your energy is resonating at. And I'm not going to jump into the whole Hawkins model here, but I will get to it. And I share it a lot with my clients in my coaching business Kickstart Academy. But it really, really got me to thinking about energy being such a precursor for our success and our abundance and our fulfillment. So you would have seen on that little model I shared on peak performance, right? And the whole analogy around that is energy. Energy is the core of the peak performance, but also whether that energy is positive or negative energy, because you can have high energy but negatively kind of resonating, and that's going to give you extreme stress, which is not the space you want to play in. And so I've actually been doing a lot of introspection on this in the last year, doing my advanced coaching studies, ontological studies, and looking at myself and observing myself and my family, and our view that there's always been a view that we're not worthy of receiving energy, so we have to give a lot of it. So my whole mentality and my family's mentality is we've got to be generating this energy max like I do and giving all of it, okay? But very often in our lives, and it's been from our mindset, there's a belief that, well, we don't deserve that energy back. So working in a corporate, working my bones off more than anybody else, to not have the greatest salary in the whole world, to never get time out to recuperate, and then wondering why I hit a wall of burnout each time. And so that whole peak performance energy model really got me to this point of thinking about my business going forward and a therapy business per se, because as much as I have so much high energy, I give it all out and then I'm depleted. And when I'm depleted, not only do I not have enough to give now to my clients, but nor to myself and nor to my family. And this has been a spiral that I've been going through quite a lot in my life. So I've been working a lot on this year, and the results have been incredible. And as a result, I feel I really, really need to share it with my tribe, you guys, because I know most of you are probably empaths like me, okay? So we feel other people's pain, so that drains our energy levels very, very, very quickly. And we've got to be very, very mindful of that. But here's the thing, to have a successful business, this is the key, guys. It all depends on how much energy reserves you have, how much energy you're generating, and how much you reserving and preserving. Okay, so think about it. With energy, like attracts like. So if you're wanting to attract lots of money, which is energy, your energy levels have to be high and big. If they're depleting, you're not going to have enough energy to sit with more clients to generate more money, and just generally money won't be flowing to you because your energy levels are so low. And this has been so profound for me because my whole life it's been thinking like I've got to be giving and working and working and working to receive, and it's not. That's an imbalance. If I'm only giving and not allowing space to receive, I ain't going to be receiving. So there's a couple of pointers I want to share with you today. And I want to remind you as well that the best coaches out there are going to give you their hypothesis and their theory, okay, based on what, they've experienced and what they've seen in their clients. But it's also always up to you as the individual to remember you have your unique blueprint. So to take that information, but then adapt it into your life. So I'm going to give you a couple of the things that I've been looking at to really maximize my energy. And I can honestly tell you right now, my energy is max. It is resonating high because I have focused on this whole philosophy that my well-being, my fulfillment, my success, my ultimate business success, and my client's success, and ultimately the world's success is dependent on me managing my energy. Because the more people I can help heal and transform in the world, the higher the world's energy is going to resonate, right? Because we're all kind of linked. We're all part of one. And so at the end of the day, and we learn this in coaching, is it's all about me and focusing on me first. If you want to change the world, start with yourself, okay? One person at a time. If everybody just focused on improving themselves, we would have world peace. So it really comes down to understanding you and your energy and what generates your energy. So, and what saps it. Okay, so the way I like to start this is understanding whether you're an introvert and an extrovert or an ambivert. Now, a lot of people think an extrovert is a very loud, outgoing person, and an introvert versus somebody who's reserved. That can be true, but in reality, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert depends on where you generate your energy from. Okay, so an introvert generates the energy from within. They need time to be by themselves to generate their energy. And introverts are energy preservers. Introverts have a lot less energy than an extrovert. And there's a lot of me time, recuperation, regeneration within. Okay, so if you find you're an introvert, you're going to need a lot of time on your own, doing your own thing, doing what you enjoy to start to generate the energy you need to be fulfilled, to be successful, and to be able to give it to your clients, right? Whereas an extrovert, okay, they generate the energy from outside themselves, okay? They are energy expenders. So they are the people who have to be amongst other people, who have to go to new places all the time, experience new things, be out there, be in groups to be able to generate their energy. Now, you've got on the one extreme an extrovert and the other extreme an introvert, and then you've got an ambivert in the beginning, and it's really in the middle, and it's really a spectrum, okay? So it really is about you also going and thinking, what am I and who am I? Now, I'm going to give you an example. I am probably on this scale of an extrovert, and my husband is on this scale. He's an introvert. Okay. So for me, to sit in one-on-one RTT therapy with one person, and also as an empath, dealing with their deepest, darkest pain, saps my energy silly. Okay? The only way I can go and regenerate energy after that is to go out, go to different places, mix with different people, go shopping, go, traveling. Those are things that generate energy for me, which is why when I started my practice and I was doing just a whole lot of one-to-one RTT sessions twice a day, every day of the week, I was depleted. I could not lift my head and I was like, I can't be doing this job. Okay? Whereas I see many of my colleagues going, oh, I have 2 clients a day, 3 or 4 days a week. They're more introverted, okay? That is going to generate energy for them. It's not going to sap it for them as much as it does for me. Now, my husband on the other extreme, okay, he is an absolute introvert. So people, and he works in the corporate world, people around him all day saps his energy. And last night he came into the lounge and you could see he had lots going on in the day, and somebody came to our door and another person came in, and my helper came in to speak to me, and he was trying to let them in, and he just went, oh, this is all too much. I'm going to go to the room. And he went to the bedroom and he closed the door and he went and he watched TV, which is his thing, on his own. And that was his way of regenerating energy. Totally opposite to me. So bearing that in mind, it starts off with understanding our introversion and our extroversion. Knowing that, then working out, how do I make sure that I am generating, getting, receiving enough energy that is in balance with what I'm giving out? Okay. And that has been my core learning to where I am today, absolutely thriving in my business and life. And so just a couple of things, and I can give you some examples. And I'm going to be honest with you, like I am with everybody. I mean, when I started off, I know my purpose is helping and healing people. I know I'm phenomenal at what I do. But at the end of the day, if it's sucking too much energy from me, it's not going to last. So I've had to work on myself to go, if this is my purpose and I truly believe this is what I need to do, we've got to kind of come up with something that works for us. Okay. And so a couple of things that I've come to understand that are essential for my energy generation, for creating and receiving energy. I have to be exercising. Gentle exercise at least 5 times a week. That for me is an absolute non-negotiable. I have to have space in between my one-on-one sessions with people to be able to leave my therapy room on my own and go and connect with others. So my day is actually very interesting. My day is spent between my therapy room and coffee shops. So I will have my, for example, RTT therapy client, which is 3 hours, saps it all out of me. And then I need to go to a coffee shop. I work from the coffee shop, absolutely, but I've got a whole bunch of friends and colleagues and people I know that I connect with at the coffee shop while I have some lunch and I do some admin work or, getting in touch with clients. And then I come home and then I do my coaching clients. I find my coaching clients absorb less energy from me. I give a little bit less. So that's a lot easier for me. So I personally only have 3 RTT therapy sessions of 3 hours a week, and the rest are my 1-hour coaching clients. Okay. I have to be in different environments. Okay. So as I said, I go to this coffee shop today, that coffee shop tomorrow, that one next week, that working space. That is important for me. I have to go on quarterly holidays, okay? My husband's like, why can't we just stay at home? No, I need a different environment. I need to go explore, connect with other people, new places, learn new cultures, new things, okay? That is essential. I have to work with a specific type of client, my vibe tribe, okay? That client that is committed and that client that I can see resonates with my energy, okay? If we're not on the same page, it sucks too much from me. I don't want to go into those sessions. I am not prepared to deplete my energy. This is my fulfillment. This is my success. And therefore, I need to manage it. So, as I've said to most of you guys who've worked with me, I have a chemistry call before I agree to work with any client. And I'm very connected to my intuition. So I tap in very quickly to go, is this somebody I can work with, or is this a vampire? So as an empath, I do get a lot of vampires coming into my space wanting to sap my energy, and I need to quickly pick up on that, which I do as part of my chemistry call, and I have very rigid boundaries in who I do and don't work with. So those are just some of the tactics and the strategies I have developed to maximize my energy and to make sure that my energy, that what I'm giving and receiving, is balanced. Along with that also comes what I charge for my sessions, okay? The amount of energy I give out, I'm always told my sessions are out of this world. They are absolutely to the point, and they are in detail, right? And I have significant results. I need to be able to charge value, which is energy. The same value that I'm giving, I need to be receiving for me to be in balance, okay? So in terms of charging appropriately, that is essential for me. If my clients can't afford me, I'm happy to refer them on. Okay, that is for me to be in a balanced energy and for me to be a success. So, with all this introspection, I've also identified what saps me. Okay, negative people. Okay, that's even in my friendship circles. Really, really negative people. I'm the eternal optimist, so very negative people, clients who come into me with, I don't think I can do this, I don't believe in this. Nope, not my people, okay? I'm not here to pull you out of the deepest, darkest depths. I'm here to guide you. That is your role, and I need to see that that is where you're coming from, okay? I also no longer work with issues I don't like, and in the beginning it was tough for me. I used to take on everything. But now I know I'm not the addiction specialist. I'm not the quit smoking specialist, okay? I'm not your deep, deep, dark depression therapist. Depression was my core wounding. Very often, your deepest core wounding and the thing that you've had to come through, if you work with that issue, it's going to sap your energy. I don't do it anymore, right? I don't do more than 3 RTT sessions a week. Boom, I don't do it. I don't work on a weekend. Boom, I don't do it. Okay. I love working with groups of people. And so I've started to work big time in groups, creating my group courses and so on. That is what I love, and that is what I'm doing more of. Okay. I do still have my one-to-one clients because I do enjoy it, but there's only so much energy for that. Okay, so those are just kind of some of the tips that I just quickly wanted to share with you on where I've come to. And this has been a long journey, guys, to get to this point, okay? To get to understanding that at the end of the day, it is about energy and the level of energy, so the resonance, so positive versus negative, okay? And if you're in a balance of giving and receiving that positive energy because you're structuring your life around what works for you, you can only flourish. And that is where I'm at right now in my business and my life, because I've taken these steps. I work on myself energetically. I work on myself at a subconscious level, at a conscious level. Adding to all of this, also a physical level. So very much what I've had to also do, okay, I've been a carb addict. I'm addicted to carbs. They give me hits. But carbs sap my energy. They give me irritable bowel syndrome. So there's had to be a lot of work I've had to do on the food that I put into my body to generate energy as well. That keeps me at my max. The quantities of food I put into my body that allows me to work and to thrive. The amount of exercise that I need to be able to thrive. Which is why weight loss and health is also a very big part of my niche. So I really, really hope this helped you today. And I'm going to encourage you to please share with me your views on this. And then very importantly, go and do those 3 steps. Work out whether you're an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert. Okay? Where do you generate your energy from? And start becoming very conscious and writing it down. What gives me energy? What saps my energy? Those are the first 3 things you need to identify. Once you've identified that, start to look at how can I put in strategies that can maximize my energy. Because if I've got maximum energy resonating at the highest level possible, I can only bring in more fulfillment. I can only attract more abundance and success. So please let me know what this video was like for you, if it added value, and add your views. I would love that. Thank you so much, and chat soon. Bye.